back to our very first Vlogmas. Our one and only Vlogmas. Look at him over there laughing.
One and only. We're doing another one.
This is the first vlog. No, the other one's New Year's.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So we were supposed to do 12 days of Vlogmas, but we've had a really busy December and we're barely getting to it.
Came up. Yep.
But we're going to go ahead and just let y'all know that we're doing like a little... It's not really a mukbang. It's just like a snack, I guess.
I mean, we're still eating.
Yeah.
We're still eating.
But we have a lot of like Chile snacks, Mexican snacks, popcorn, hot Cheetos,
and
hot fries, squinkles, puparinos. Dude, you need to try these. These are really good.
Mexican.
Yeah.
Is this like powder? No, right?
Oh, no. Those are bombazos. This is like chamoy.
Powdered up in there.
This is chamoy, but it's like liquid. Y'all can talk. We don't have to be all quiet.
Rob and Henry are in the background. And Mylan.
And Mylan.
Rob talks it out.
Yeah, so apparently I can't talk.
It's gonna become posted if that guy starts talking. Did you watch the episode with us on it?
I didn't finish because...
Okay, well, you need to just go to the end because Rob's a fool on there.
I was getting to where it was getting really funny, but I was at work when I was watching... No, I was home and we started watching a movie, and then I was like, I'm finished watching it at work, and then I was finished, yeah.
Rob said some things. I'm like, you sit down on the podcast. People watch this. I mean, I know we're married, but still, I was like, oh my God.
So we got, Gisele did a little link on the
anonymous link, and I told y'all to drop some questions, and they were really good questions. I'm so excited.
Really good questions. Well, the first thing wasn't a question, but it says you should get a tattoo. Do you have any tattoos?
Like who? Me and her, or both of us?
Do you
I
have
have
any
tattoos.
You do?
I have 1, 2.
I don't have any tattoos, and I don't feel like I plan on getting any. The only tattoo I did want, and it was because it was like a really nice meaning, was like a flamingo tattoo, because I don't know if you've seen that. Flamingo moms, whenever they have kids, they lose their pink because they lose themselves. So I feel like,
cute.
Yeah, so I was like, I feel like that's such a cute, like, mom friend tattoo, you know, like everybody gets flamingos.
I want one more, but like of Robin. And if I had another kid, then obviously, like
You
I
have
want
to-
something
yeah.
of representing my kids, but I just don't know what. Rob got right here. He has A New Hope. And if you know the Star Wars movies, that's the 4th movie, A New Hope. So Robbie's number 4, and he's our New Hope, like our new beginning.
cute.
Right? That is super
That's
cute. When he got it, I was like, wow, that's a good one.
But I don't have any tattoos, and Henry doesn't have any tattoos, so.
And I only have 2.
And then last time
Maybe
I
I'll
was
get
like,
another.
last time I was like, should you let's get each other's names tattoos, and he's like, no, that's fucking bad luck. And I was like, you think so? And he was like, I don't know, but I don't want to risk it. But going into the next question is really good one. So I haven't read the whole question. Like Gisele has like skimmed through them, but I haven't read any of them. So I'm gonna read it with y'all. So this one says, do you think that parents with severely overweight toddlers / children's notice or thinks it's just cute because they're small? Oh, hold on guys, sorry. Or think it's just cute because they're small. If you had a child that was overweight, would you try to help and seek medical care or just let them grow out of it?
So basically the question is saying that, what do you think about, like if a parent has a really overweight child, or if you had an overweight child, like, would you seek medical help, or would you just think, like, oh, it's cute and they're going to grow out of it?
Do you think they notice that their kids...
Oh, and do you think they notice? I think absolutely they notice.
You think so?
Yeah. I just think they ignore it.
Mm-hmm. There's some kids that I'm like, I really don't think that
No.
the parents think that they're big. That sounds mean. I'm sorry.
Or they're probably just like, oh, it's genetics.
Mm-hmm.
Mexicans say that a lot.
And it's not, guys.
Like, oh, they're big bone. They're big. They're just big bone. It's like, nah, girl. I mean, you could be big bone, but that's a big.
That's a really big bone. Man, stop. I'm sorry, Jesus. I don't want to say stuff like that. But
I would. But if I was, yes, I would seek medical help.
I would too.
I would.
But not because of appearance wise, but for
No.
me it's like health wise. Like
Yeah,
you don't know the risk that you're putting onto that kid, and especially with
At a
kids,
young age.
dude. When kids are like that, like they'll go to the doctor and they'll run their blood and everything, and they're like, "Oh, you're gonna be diabetic when you're older."
Yeah.
Or there's kids that become insulin resistant, right, because of it.
Mm-hmm. And then they'll start growing up with the heart disease, diabetes, high blood pressure, high sugars, and just to start off your kid's life like that at a really young age, like I feel like, and if a parent ignores it, I feel like that's neglecting your child.
Yeah. I feel like that's worse than accepting the fact that like your kid is.
Yeah. But I mean, I think there is some parents that like do seek help. They just don't like. Because I've seen people I've seen moms on TikTok and stuff where they have big kids. Yeah. And they do put that they went to the doctor and like the kid has like a thyroid problem or something like that. Yeah. But people can be so mean on the internet and they're just like, oh, stop feeding your kid and you don't care about your kid and you're neglecting your kid and. But you don't know what they're already working on. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But for us, I think we would definitely seek medical help. I would seek medical help because I do think that in the long run, it's going to benefit your kid the most. And it's going to help them continue to be healthy. So the next one, I think, is... While we eat a bunch of snacks.
Yeah. I know, right?
Oh, my God.
But honestly, as a kid, I was not a snacker. We didn't have this kind of stuff.
I was too poor to eat.
We didn't have this kind of stuff. I think us, too. We didn't have snacks. We had to eat, like, what my mom made. Or what was it? We were an ingredient household. Like, we never had, like there's some people that have, like, Lunchables and stuff in there.
Oh, yeah. Like, heck no. We never had any of that.
I have to cut up my ham if I wanted a Lunchable. Next question says, talk about how much you love Regina.
Oh, Taylor. We know that's Taylor.
I mean, she's all right. Just kidding.
We love you, girl.
No, we love you. You always pull through for the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You're the best. Next question.
That's a good one. I heard a really good question.
Oh, if you found out today that your husband was your biological brother, would you stay with him? Y'all have children who are healthy and clearly in love, considering y'all are married. I'm sorry, babe, but we're divorcing.
Who was that?
If I find
we
out,
don't know.
They're anonymous. Who comes up with this stuff?
Exactly. Hey, they're good questions.
I don't think I could.
I don't think I could either.
Like,
I feel like if we already had kids, like I'd be like, oh well, like we have kids already and they're healthy. I don't know what we're gonna explain to them, but like
in the future,
I would not mentally be able to get past the fact like we're brother and sister.
Me neither. I couldn't even know
like,
that's gross.
Ew. Like, I couldn't.
All of a sudden, all those beautiful moments become disgusting. Like, that one's weird.
I would look at my kid weird too.
Me too. I'd be
no, I'm your tia.
Are you sure you don't got an extra toe in there? Let's see, next one. What's one thing you achieved this year?
What's one thing we achieved this year? I think there's another one regarding the podcast, so I'll do a personal one. One thing like we've achieved this year is moving out of my mother's house. Well, not her house, but moving out to live on our own. Mm-hmm.
I feel like y'all had a big accomplishment.
Mm-hmm.
For us, personally, babe, what's one thing we achieved this year? I know what you're thinking.
But what else?
But what else?
What else?
Right, I can't think of anything. I guess just
Y'all didn't achieve a savings goal or something?
I mean,
nothing. New car? No.
Did we get a new car this year? No, that was last year, right?
Yeah, it was last year.
Last year. I guess just.
Then you blessed, girl.
Yeah, like I feel like this year for us was kind of just like a very peaceful year. Like we didn't really have like big achievements to reach. Like we did have like a savings goal, which I feel like we did reach, that we needed to have like a certain amount like in December, especially because of the Cuatas quinceañera and everything. But I don't know. I don't feel like we had like a super big accomplishment, because I feel like I was I wanted to commit to the gym. Like, that was like my goal thing. But it just, I don't feel like that really happened. Like, the only thing I can say is like I was more consistent, like towards the end of the year.
Food wise though, you were always kind of good.
I know, but I feel like I always like am pretty good at eating clean, so I don't feel like I really had like big accomplishments like that. But
yeah, because besides like moving out and obviously us kind of doing stuff with the podcast, meeting people, like I don't think of anything else because I really didn't stick to my goal of losing weight either. I would like get on the high and then like fall off, and then get on that high and then fall off.
Yeah,
that's okay.
For us, it was just kind of like a regular year, but I'm blessed for it, you know, because I feel like, thankfully, like we stayed above water. And one big thing is like I don't think it was this year, right? Like I don't feel like we lost somebody super close.
Yeah, like nothing horrible happened. So
yeah, like nothing amazing.
Achievement.
Yeah, like nothing super amazing happened, but
ending the year with your loved ones, and yeah, that's an achievement.
So I feel like that's ours. But podcast wise, I feel like we stayed consistent.
I feel like podcast wise, I like that we stepped out of our comfort zone and like networked.
Yeah.
I wish we could have done more, but I am glad that we did step out of our comfort zone.
We did step out of our comfort zone.
Yeah.
And we're doing our first vlog, so that's like another accomplishment. Next question.
Are we still recording?
Oh, what's the goal for 2024?
Okay.
Yeah? What's the goal for 2024? I have mine.
My goal for 2024? Like personal or podcast? Or what do
personal. Do personal first.
Personal.
This popcorn's good.
It is.
Guys, I'm like munching it. I feel like I was munching more than Gisele.
I feel like, I don't know, I think I have like a couple goals. Obviously, I do want to I want to get into like that healthy phase that you were in like towards the end of the year.
Yeah.
Where, like a healthy relationship with food, but also
like you don't feel
enjoying,
guilty.
yeah, but also enjoying like my workouts and not beating myself up for not working out one day.
Yeah.
But I worked out 4 or 5 days during that week.
Yeah.
You know?
Even if you work out twice a week, do it.
Another goal is I tried Pilates and I kind of want to sign up, so that's another goal.
Pilates?
Like,
I want to try Pilates.
It was so much fun.
I want to do it like once a week.
Jimena goes every Sunday.
I know.
It was a good workout. That humbled me big time. It humbled me.
Remember I told you the ladder app?
Yeah.
The ladder app I was doing strength training with Pilates before I got really sick, and that kind of like pushed me off my whole fitness journey that I was on. But dude, and then like I was like, well, this is like stretching muscles and working muscles out that like I didn't even know I had. Like,
oh yeah, I know. And then I think with Pilates, it's really teaching me how to like be calm during my workout and very like, because usually when we work out, like we're like, yeah, get it, like
and like Pilates is like
makes you like
a beautiful way to work out.
Yeah,
like it's just.
But that little reformer machine, it's so much fun.
I haven't done the machine one, so like
fun.
I do want to try it. Like,
it is a lot of fun, and I was like, ooh, I like this. So that's another goal for me. Like I want to get into like a healthy lifestyle. I think another goal, if God willing, I don't know how it's gonna be next year, but hopefully we can buy a house by the end of the year next year.
Oh,
that's a good goal for sure.
That's a good goal. Would y'all's lease be like?
Yeah, we only signed a 12-month lease, so technically
okay.
we gotta be out by the end of August.
Okay, so y'all have time
so
to save and stuff.
And then supposedly the market's gonna crash, so we'll see how that goes.
The interest rate's supposed to go down a lot.
Yeah, but then the only downside of interest rates dropping is that it's gonna be competitive, like a competitive market again. So people are buying houses that are worth 200 for like 250 because people are betting more to get the house.
And and like the rich people pay cash and then they rent it out. Yeah.
So that's not, that's another goal. And obviously, like I don't think it's a goal for me, but it's something that like I've been praying on. So just like baby number 2, but I don't feel like that's a goal.
That's like if
God
wanted to
willing, like
you're
that's
okay
something we want, but I don't feel like that's I mean, it's a goal you can reach because you got to do something for it, but it doesn't guarantee, like, you know, like, as opposed to saving for a house. You can reach a goal for saving for a house.
Yeah.
And then, like, to, like,
a baby is God in
my
science.
Workout and stuff. Like, I have to do things to reach that. And I could reach that goal on my own. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? So those are just things, like, that I can reach. In the podcast, I want us to be consistent. I want us to network more. And I kind of want to take a class for, like, digital marketing.
That would be so cool.
That's my goals for the podcast. I really want to. I've been looking into the classes.
For me, is spending more time with my Lynn. Doing more, like, mom stuff and planning, like, a fun summer for her. She really wants to go
Disney again next year.
No, so I did want to, but Henry wants to go to Colorado.
Oh my God, Colorado's so much fun.
Yeah, we're thinking, God willing, like, if everything's
like winter
good,
or summer.
November for Thanksgiving week.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, so that's what we want to do if everything's good, like, you know, family wise and stuff. Like, we want to go to Colorado and hopefully, like, rent a house for all of us and just spend it over there. And
just don't go too high because the altitude will mess you up.
Yeah, I've heard that. And then Mylin really wants to go to New York, so, like, if I can make that happen for her for Christmas.
Girl, take me with you, girl.
She sings the Taylor Swift song. How does the Taylor Swift song go? Welcome to New York. That one? Yeah. She wants to go to New York. So those are, like, my goals. Like, I have more traveling goals.
Okay.
Traveling goals and, like, obviously, like, staying fit, staying consistent. But for me, it's the same. Like, I don't want to, like, my goal is not losing weight. Like, my goal is, like, being happy, healthy, good relationship with food, like, not feeling guilty about eating out, eating a snack here and there. Like, that's my goal. And I feel like I did really good with that towards the end of this year. Like, so I feel like I'm slowly, like, getting there.
And the podcast.
And the podcast is, my goal is 1,000 subscribers. That's my goal for the podcast. Obviously, like, to reach that, we have to do more consistent, and, like, marketing and reaching out and what's it called when you, like, you just said the word. What am I on blank? Networking. Yeah. Like, network a lot and, like, we do have still the giveaways coming up in January, so I do hope that helps us grow a little bit more in subscribers. And I do want to do more vlogs, like even if we, like, have to do them, like, individually. Because our schedules are, like, really crazy, guys. So, like, just making time to record the podcast is, like, one thing, but then having to make time to record a vlog for the week, like, that's another thing. So even if we could, like, take turns and then when we can, like, do one together, like, for sure, like, that's something that I would like to do for the podcast.
And are we gonna say the interviews and stuff? Or not?
Oh yeah, we can talk about that. We're planning on adding a segment to the podcast where it'll be every other week or every other week or it'll be every other week or once a month.
Yes.
Depending on
how it
just our schedule. But as far as, like, when we bring a guest on and stuff, that's gonna be Giselle's segment. So it's gonna be Gisele and our It's for the Chicas podcast dropping on Thursdays in the morning, and then Gisele interviewing somebody dropping, like, Monday or Tuesday morning.
Yes.
Right?
We still haven't decided dates. All the works, but that's the plan.
Just because, like, it works better for our schedules, and I feel like Giselle's more comfortable with interviewing people, and she knows. I feel like you're more, like, your variety's bigger than mine. Like what do you mean? Like, I feel like, you know, like, the vintage world and, like, the that style and, like, the street wear.
Shout out to my husband.
Yeah.
Shout out to my husband.
And, like, me, it's just, like, girl topics. So I feel like, you know what I mean? So I feel like it works out better. The next question was, what's one thing that your child does that makes you proud?
One thing that Robbie does that makes me proud. You gotta think hard.
I have one for Mylin.
You know, I think for me, Robbie, like, one thing that really, really makes me proud is when, like, he's sad or something and he like prays.
Oh my gosh, that's like for my dad.
Really?
She prays.
Yeah.
Dude, I wanted to cry. She was like, please, like, give all the children in Mexico that don't have toys, like, Christmas presents and make sure that their mommy and daddies have money for food. And I was like, okay, like, that makes me super proud as a mom. Like,
yeah, I think it does make me, like, when Robbie prays or asks God for help, like, it makes me proud because I know, like, that was something that my grandma taught me. And I always wanted to be sure to pass that down to my children. So just the fact that Robbie knows that
you
he
feel
can
like
pray and that's like a safe haven for him, like that makes me proud.
That's like, you feel like also like your grandma's still like living through
Yeah.
it, you know?
And baseball, when I watch him play baseball and like as he's getting better and he sees that he's getting better and he's more like wanting to do more and like thriving for better, like that makes me proud.
Yeah.
too. What's the
Next question is, would you rather have really small hands
Oh
or
yes!
really big feet?
So I already have really big feet.
I'd rather have small hands.
I'd rather have small hands.
You could, as long as you got 5 fingers, you're good.
I'd rather have small hands.
You can do everything.
Yeah.
Do you think you can outdrink your man? No.
Of course.
No. I don't even gotta lie.
I can outdrink Rob, and I know who said that question.
Rob, she can outdrink you?
Yes. Rob,
Speak for real.
you drink like 4 beers and you're like, oh, I'm drunk. Rob, you be like, I'm drunk.
That's me. That's okay, Rob.
What was it? Oh, we went to see VNA in Lewis, and they had
Sailor's Jerry.
Sailor's Jerry who's throwing up the next morning.
No
I was like,
way.
Bro.
Did we or not finish
They
that
finished the bottle, but I
Okay.
had 2 cups too,
Okay.
and I had 2 drinks.
She had 1 cup.
No, I had 2
And
while y'all
one I
were
had to
gone.
finish.
When y'all were gone, I had 2 cups. As VNA.
Next question. What's the craziest thing you ever did on a girl's night?
Oh, y'all trying to expose me. Nah, the craziest thing I've done on a girl's night.
Girls' night.
I know. The craziest thing I've done on a girl's night is blackout. I hate it every time. I'm like, why do you
Okay,
black
well, that's
out?
probably me.
Why do you black out?
I don't have girls' night. I have girl brunches. And I black out too. No, but babe, am I bad? No, right?
Used to.
I used to be bad.
What's the
When
craziest thing I've done?
I'm gonna start dating.
I was a drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a drunk really bad. But not on girls' nights. I never had girls' night.
No.
But I mean, I don't really have girls' nights. I have more girls' days.
The one girls' night I was having, Henry showed up. So he showed up after he was done playing with his gig. So it wasn't even a full-on girls' night.
Yeah, so I think the worst thing is blacking out. I've never been in a fight.
I'm boring, guys. So
Thank God I've never been like in no type of wreck.
oh man, me too.
Thank
God,
God.
like thank you.
I don't think I've ever done anything crazy, but black out literally. And then my friends will drop me off at the doorstep with Rob, and then Rob has to deal with me.
This one's really good. And I have an answer for it, but I'm gonna let you answer first.
What is it?
Or if you could start over, what would you do different with the podcast?
For me, I would. For me personally, I think it would have been like the quality,
Okay.
because like our first videos are trash.
I think just figure out the settings first.
Yeah, like I wish we would have like. Well, for
But also,
me, I
we
wish
didn't know
I
how
would've-
good it could look.
Yeah,
through the
I
phone.
wish we would have like known that we could just record on our phone, because I tried to do like a video how Rolly and them did it from like day one, and it just looked ugly because our first
Yeah.
videos were like so blurry, like so blurry. So I wish we would have like kind of know what we were doing before we started, because I hate the quality of the videos.
See, and I'm the opposite. I feel like we should have started sooner. I feel like we shouldn't have doubted ourselves that much. Like if I could go back in time, I would have been like, dude, like let's do it. Like from day one. Like you
Go
don't
buy everything right now.
You don't need the big setup.
Oh
you don't
yeah.
need, like
Well,
I feel like we
wish we
stressed
would
out
have
a
known
lot.
about the phone from the get go.
And you don't need the expensive ass equipment that me and Gisele bought. Like
You don't.
there's a lot
But
you
it's
can do
good.
through Spotify podcasters, and you can record directly through there. So if you're thinking of starting a podcast, just go to Spotify podcasters
Yeah.
and just start from there. Because I mean, I'm glad we have everything that we do have,
Mm-hmm.
but we didn't need it, especially not at the time. So I feel like I wish we would have just done our research more and not stressed out so much about the setup.
Yeah.
just started sooner. Like, not been afraid to start with what we had.
But I mean, I feel like the way we started, like getting our flow and stuff, it had to be learned.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I wish we would have started sooner because, like, now where would we be? You know?
Yeah. But I do feel like our quality did matter at the beginning. I do feel like, because I'm not going to watch somebody's, like, if somebody else posted a video of, like, their podcast and it was super blurry, like, I'm just not going to watch it. That's me.
I am, but just because I like to see people grow.
But
like,
you don't watch
like,
YouTube. You're a Spotify girl.
But I'll still watch it. Like, the clips on TikTok, you can still tell that people don't have the best cameras.
Oh, yeah.
From, like, their stuff. So, I'll still watch it. What question did I just ask?
If we could do something different.
Oh, what's a trend that you don't get? Those ugly ass clogger shoes. The ones that have like the belt buckle over them. What are they called? Like the ones that have the Birkenstocks.
Birkenstocks.
Ugly ass. I don't give a fuck.
Bro, he just said he bought them.
No way.
Yeah.
I think that they're so ugly. I don't care. I don't care how much style they are or whatever. Like, they're not cute.
Not that I don't get this trend, but I'm not with the trend. The Stanley Cup.
Oh, and I'm a Stanley girl. I just saw Henry on my Stanley Cup.
I'm like, why are they carrying this big ass cup around? Like, I do not want to carry no big old cup around.
I just feel like it's easier for you to drink your water.
Taylor was like, it's because you don't have one. I'm like, you could buy one and I'm probably never going to use it. I can tell you that right now.
Like, I'm just not a cup girl.
I'm not a cup. And I told Taylor that too. I'm not a cup girl. Like,
I'm a cup girl.
I'm like, take this or like a big old water bottle and like I'll pour it like into cups and drink it. Like, I'm not.
I'm like a big cup girl. But that's what I say. Like, you're not a cup girl.
I'm not a cup girl. And then another trend I never got into, which I'm not against, but I just don't know if like I think I would have done it if I would have went to go buy me a Lululemon, but I didn't like itch to go like run and go buy me a Lululemon to like wear it in the front.
I have one because Jasmine gave it to me for Christmas.
But you never wear it.
I do wear it, girl. Yes.
Oh, I've never seen you. But
I love it.
But it's not that that's what I said, like, it's not that I don't get it. I just never went to buy one, but I never wanted to go buy one, like, really bad, you know? Like, our New Balances, I was like, I bought it so quick because I wanted it.
Okay, yeah.
The New Balance shoes, but I didn't buy, like, Lululemon that quick.
Yeah. My cousin, speaking of, like, workout clothes, something that I feel like is overhyped, and I know I'm probably going to get hate on this, but Gymshark leggings. They're not that good.
They're not,
the only
but
thing
I feel
is
like
that
a lot
they
of
give you a
people don't
wedgie.
like them.
The only thing is that they don't rise up and they don't give you a wedgie. But I feel like as a mom and with my mom pooch, like they do nothing for me.
Oh no, but I feel like a lot of people don't like Gymshark.
But I feel like, but everybody wears it still.
Because
it's
cheap.
like, why?
Because it's cheap compared to like buying other.
Yeah, that's true.
Alpha Lead, Buff Bunny, Bad Bunny,
But I have Alpha Lead. And I do think that it's not that great either, and it's just it's even more expensive.
And it's more expensive. But have you tried
the NVGT one?
Yeah.
No, so I can't.
I don't like them. They rise up your butt.
Dude, Alpha Lead rises up. Okay,
I don't like it.
Another one.
I don't like the scrunch.
I love it because I love the material, but the Let's Do Makeup Onset brand tops A1, dude. Like the tops are amazing. The shorts, the material, if you have cellulite, like you can't see it, no matter the color that you get. But the shorts do rise up when you're working out.
Oh,
like
really?
they go up.
They
don't fall
annoying.
down. Yeah, like de arriba, like you know there's some that fall, like they start scrolling. De arriba no, pero de las piernas sí, like they do rise up. And then like we got big ass thighs. So sorry guys, we're in
what happened?
We're in the Soho, so
That's why they was playing. They were jamming to us.
They were jamming to my husband.
Shout out to Theo.
I guess it keeps going back and forth.
No, you're fine.
That's the goal.
I had to screen record it to send to Anahy. Still recording?
I hope so.
A big box will pop up and say like it's not recording.
Yeah,
anymore.
it's dope.
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Have you ever re-gifted a gift?
Of course.
I haven't.
You never have? Yes, I have. When Rob and me were in our poorer days, when we would get a gift and then we still had like Christmas Day and like we had to play White Elephant, we would re-gift it.
That's different.
It's still re-gifting.
No. One girl, this is why I don't re-gift, guys. me and my mom went above and beyond for her baby shower. She was one of my friends, and call me whatever you want to call me. Like, what is it called? We were just talking about this earlier.
Well, you gotta say the
what's the
situation
word?
so I can know the word.
Petty. Call me petty if you want. But I like giving like good gift cards or stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like no lo hago para que me lo den en regreso. Like obviously, like not everybody has
do
funds. Yeah, whatever. But at least put some effort into my gift. You know, like this girl gave me for my baby shower for my Len, gave me the presents that my mom gave her for her baby shower.
What was it?
And it even still had the fucking tag.
What was it?
It was like a little mat for them to play, and like some other stuff. And then when she went to go see me at the hospital, and I was just like, oh, you fucking like, I gave you $100 gift card and you couldn't even go buy me some lotion for my kid. Like, I don't like regifting, but
well, I mean,
if times are tough, that's different.
I've never regifted.
If you're gonna regift, don't regift it to the same person that gave it to you. Like,
no, I've never regifted like where I get something I don't want and I give it to you. I've done it for Christmas a lot. Like if we have white elephant, I'm like, I'm not gonna use this candle. Let me just put it in white elephant.
I'm catching up. Should there be a Christmas wish list?
So I'm kind of like 50-50 with this one because I like gift giving. So obviously if I'm giving you a gift, it's
I
like
want you to like
something,
it.
I want you to like it, but it's also like, I thought of this because this is like, I pay attention to you and I hear the things that you say you
Gisele
like.
does, guys.
So
she's like
I want to surprise you with something where you're like, oh my God, I didn't even ask for this. And like, you gave me this, right? But I get the point of a Christmas list
I think
too.
Christmas list, like for work, like when you do Secret Santa and they have you write down the list, that's one thing.
Yeah.
If your husband's asking you what you want for Christmas and they suck at gift giving, like Rob. That's another thing.
I should take all your shit back.
I feel like Henry's a good gift giver, so I can't, you know. If it's your kid, yes, let them make their gift list to Santa. Like, you know your kid too. But like when it comes to friends, I don't feel like there should be a wish list. So I guess it just depends on the situation, like, you know, like on the type of event you're
But see,
going
that's
to.
what I feel like. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have a wish list for Rob. Like, I want Rob to give me a gift that he would think, like, oh, I know Gisele would like this. Because that's how I am with him. He doesn't give me a list. I get him things that I know, like, Rob's going to be like, what the fuck? But you know what? When I give Rob, like, I could give Rob a piece of paper and he would be so happy.
Henry too. But
So-
Henry's very picky, so like I have to ask him, like if he tells me he wants a cowboy hat, you better send me the link of the one you want because I'm not gonna guess the exact same one you want. Just like when I got him the Astros jersey for his birthday because he wanted the Tucker one, and I got him a Tucker jersey, and he was like, "Oh, did you give me the orange one?" No, did you fucking tell me you wanted the orange one? So then I had to go and return it for like
Which one
an
did you
orange
get
one.
on? The white one?
I got you the. Oh, he wanted the gray one, guys. Sorry. But they didn't have the Tucker gray one, so he ended up getting the Alvarez one. So, yeah. Next questions. Our husbands are here in the bag, but I'm still going to ask it.
Oh, okay.
Would you lose, if you could go back in time, would you lose your virginity to the same person?
No.
Me neither.
No.
If I could go back in time, I would wait till I'm married. 100%. Because.
That was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Nope.
That's not even like a. Everybody knows.
Cap, your mama's. I tell her. I'll fight her. I love my mother.
Next question. Oh, plans for tomorrow. What's tomorrow?
What's
Thursday.
tomorrow? Thursday. Oh, I have work. Robin gets out at 12. And then I'm going to go to V&A's house. We're doing something for the kids. Oh, Rob, we're going to V&A's tomorrow. Lewis is cooking in the back. After I work too.
For me, we have work, and then we gotta go finish buying Christmas presents, and then
Are y'all doing it? Christmas in the Valley?
No, we come back Christmas Eve. Henry's playing over there Friday and Saturday. We're coming back Sunday. We're doing Christmas at my parents', So I gotta make sure I have all the gifts.
Oh, so that's why you're going to the valley because
Henry's playing, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's why we're going. But yeah, just get the house ready because we're gonna be gone and then we come back for Christmas Eve and whatever presents I didn't wrap, like I have to wrap them that day. How did the podcast get started?
We've already talked about this, but it's probably like something new. We met through a workout class through Strong is Beautiful, and you know what, I was thinking about it the other day. This is kind of weird, but I followed Anahy on Instagram before I met her at Strong is Beautiful because I did the night class at first, and I saw like, you know, that they would like, she reposted Strong is Beautiful or whatever, and I went to go click on her page.
Yeah,
and
I was
followed
always
her,
supporting.
and she never followed me back, so I unfollowed her, and then I went back.
What?
I went to the AM class. And we met, and then she followed me, and I was like, dude, I followed this girl. She never followed me back.
Dude,
so
my
I
thing
unfollowed
is
you.
public, right?
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know who follows me.
I did.
I don't know who follows me, so I don't know. Like, sometimes I see like girls like liking my story, and I'm like,
Because I think
this?
they had posted when you like, or I think
My
she had posted,
transformation.
yeah, your transformation. I was like, oh my god, and I went to go follow you.
Yeah. And then it's because a lot of people follow me, and since my thing is like public, like I honestly don't pay attention to all who's like following me.
Yeah.
Like I'll just go look at my numbers and I'm like, oh, I got new followers, and then that's when I go and scroll through like, oh, who should I follow back? Like,
Yeah.
is it a
She didn't follow
creep?
me
Do I need
back.
to block somebody?
So
Like,
I unfollowed her, and then we became friends later. So I followed her.
yeah. She was
Literally.
like, oh, she's not stuck up. Like, and she was probably like, this fucking hoe. She thinks she's all that. Like, can't follow me fucking back.
Lost weight. She's a new woman.
Nah, not even.
Yeah, and then we met. Oh, and then we met, and then we went to go work out like outside of the Strong and Beautiful at Carlos's gym, and we literally, I don't even know how the conversation. I think we were just talking about podcasts, and I think she said I always wanted to start a podcast, and I was like, oh my god, me too. And we were like, let's do it, and then it took us 2 months to actually like start doing
Literally, it took us forever.
it. But we did it.
The weirdest thing you've ever eaten? I don't eat weird stuff. I guess deer meat, like deer burgers.
No, that's not weird. That's
Right?
good. I think the weirdest thing I ate was the other day when we went to V&A's. I've never eaten tripas.
Did you like them?
No.
Gross. Okay, good. Because I
I
don't
didn't
like
like
Henry eats them.
Tripas.
You like tripas?
I was like, it has no flavor. I didn't like it.
Ew, it has a disgusting flavor.
I didn't taste anything because Lewis was like, oh, these are so good, try them.
He would
And
like
he gave
them.
me a taco, and I was like, okay. So I tried it like a dummy, and I was like, oh, I don't
Ugh,
like
gross. Weirdest thing for me is deer meat. When we went to
The deer meat
Georgia,
is good.
yeah, when we went to Georgia one year when we were younger, my parents ate frog legs and they were like, it tastes like chicken, taste it, and I was like, I'm not fucking eating frog
But
legs.
did it look
So,
like chicken?
It looked like chicken, but you could tell that was a zanca de una rana. Like, ugh, gross. And just like the thought that their slimy skin was on there, like I can't, guys. I'm sorry. Like, props to
Yeah.
whoever eats that, but I can't eat weird stuff.
So I think the weirdest thing was tripas for me. I've never eaten anything other.
I mean, hígado. Do you eat hígado?
No.
Is that weird that I eat it?
I don't eat anything with the texture. Does it have texture?
Babe, does hígado have texture, or you didn't taste it that time?
I didn't taste it.
How do you say hígado in English? So Rob can understand what I'm talking about.
Hígado?
It's liver, right?
I think so. You eat liver?
Yeah,
It's
liver.
liver.
Yeah, liver.
From the cow, yeah.
Liver?
Liver tongue.
Have you had it?
But Rob eats
Like
menudo.
grilled? But menudo's not weird.
That is weird. The
No, it's
beehive stuff, I'm not eating that.
That's not beehive, that's a panza.
Whatever.
The pig from the pig.
Yeah.
I'm not eating that.
That's
Oh,
so good.
It has texture. I can't do it.
You didn't eat it at the quinceañera?
No, I only got tamales.
Oh my
remember?
God,
You
dude.
like menudo? ¿De quién se era?
Gisele went up
I
there.
got
She
tamales. You ate a
I
tamale.
didn't see that.
Hey,
Tamales were good.
honestly,
The
were the
tamales were
tamales good?
I liked it.
My tamale was whack. I told my mom, I was like, I don't know who
Where'd
you
you
paid
get
for
it
these
from?
tamales. Some were bought and some of my tias like gave to my mom. But dude, I got a tamal that like had 4 pieces of chicken in it. It was all masa. I was like, what is this?
Mine were good.
Um,
I wasn't fond of the salsa, but tamale was good.
who was the last dude you texted?
My husband.
Mine has to be Henry, but let me
Literally.
make sure.
It's literally my husband or Tony.
Yeah, it's babe. That's it. I don't text with any guys.
Literally. I don't even text my husband a
I'm
lot.
lost, bro.
How much?
It's another one.
Are you serious?
So funny. When is baby number 2 coming? Hopefully next year, guys.
Imagine
Why are
us
y'all so
pregnant
amazing?
together.
Love y'all chicas. We're just amazing. That's how
We
Jesus
love
made
you
us.
too.
I love you. You're cute. I think that's it. I think that's the end of the
There was
questions.
more. I know there was one that says, what is one thing your husband does that annoys you?
Oh, I saw that one too, but it's because they're like, yeah, what is one thing your husband does that annoys you? I have a lot.
For me, like the main thing that annoys me that Rob knows, but he does it on purpose, he wants to win this battle of that when men cheat less and women cheat more, and that it's different because a woman, when she cheats, it's because she put emotion into it, but when a man cheats, it's not with emotion.
I do think that that's true though.
I don't think it's true because if you have a whole other affair, that means you have feelings for this woman.
No, porque los hombres piensan con esta cabeza y no con esa.
No, because
That's what my mom said.
but if you're maintaining a whole other woman, you care for her.
But there's guys that cheat, like they have like a one night stand.
Okay, that's different. But I'm saying, like
an
if you
affair-
have an affair, you
an
have
affair is
feelings for this
different.
woman.
Well, yeah, an affair is
You
not.
care. That's
an affair,
cheating.
Yes, but it's not called cheating at that point. It's called having an affair.
But women don't
It's
cheat; they have
still
affairs.
Cheating.
I mean, it's cheating, right? But they don't like have one
Literally,
night
you
stands.
said women because they
cheat.
have feelings.
They have affairs.
No.
They have affairs.
They have whole ass relationships with that man.
Because they can't stop going back to him, right? Well, if a guy can't stop going back to the same woman,
It's true.
it's the same thing.
Same.
And then, so I don't agree, like, more, like, women are doing more, men doing more. I think they both do it, and we're just, like, in a messed up society. And I do think it's a generational thing.
But who looks worse, a man or a woman? A woman.
Of course a woman looks worse because it's double standard. It's expected from a man. And if a woman does it, it's, oh my God, it's the end of the world.
I mean, it's bad either way, but...
And literally, that's what I'm saying. It's bad either way. But not going into that conversation too deep. Rob does that because he knows it annoys me. And he'll like dig more into it. And he's doing it to Ronnie now. Ronnie, don't let him get to you, girl. Don't let him get... And if he does, tell me. I'll get after him at home.
For me, things that Henry does that annoy me. The list is long. But
One of him.
one thing, he like doesn't think like of the consequences. Like for my Lens dance recital. Him and my brother-in-law both. We reserved a whole row. Like we bought tickets and we reserved a whole row. 2 people sat on our row. So when me and Ariana went, there was no seats for us. And I was like, really? Like y'all couldn't have like, and Henry was like, there was no reserved seating on that one. I was like, so y'all couldn't have sat there and left the reserved seating for us? So like we could have gotten a seat when we sat down. So that's what I mean by like not thinking.
No.
I was so mad, dude. I ended up sitting
where'd
in the
y'all
back. In the back. And I was like, you better record her. Because he was close by.
Another thing that Rob does, he likes to play footsies, and I hate it. I hate it.
I'm super empalagosa with Henry.
No, I hate it. Rob be like putting his feet all over me. I'm like, dude, get your toes, get those sausages away from me. Disgusting.
Yeah, no, me and Henry will like, our whole legs are all over each other. Like, we're laying down and my legs on top of his leg. We hold patas, like, that kind
Your
of thing.
toes are like this.
Yeah. If it could be that way, it would be. But, yeah, I'm clingy, so that stuff doesn't get on my nerves.
I get on my nerve.
I'll
literally have my
something
legs
else, babe?
hanging off the bed, and Rob will hang them all the way.
That gets on
over.
my nerves.
Missed it by 2 points.
Don't lie, bro. You?
The toilet.
Me?
You
The toilet? Nah, he's gotten better. He's gotten better at that. It still happens every now and then, but he won't put the toilet seat back down. I hate it when it's in the morning and I'm waking up and you know you're half asleep, so you almost fall in the toilet.
Are you shit on pee?
Oh no,
No, Robbie. No, when I go to Robbie's restroom, he pees all over the toilet.
no. I don't know. Mine is just the basics. Like if the things right there, the toilet,
Like the cabinets are open.
No, like the things running out of
Paper towel.
the paper towel ran out. He
And he
leaves
leaves it
that
there?
one and he puts the other one just next to it.
No, mine's just Rob. His mouth, like, I'm just like, just stop, Rob. And he likes to egg on stuff, but everyone who knows Rob knows that.
Knows how Rob is.
He does it for the clout. Oh, you know what? When he was talking about our girls' night, I told him, like, people are going to think, like, all this. He's like, babe, nobody wants to know the truth. They want to hear the cheese man, the tea. I'm like, oh, so you're over here lying to get more views.
That's how it works.
No.
But
I think there was another podcast one
I think
about me and you.
No, about how we did the podcast. How did we meet, or how did we come up with the podcast? That was it.
No, because there was one saying, like, what would we change about each other? Oh, there was one question. What's one embarrassing thing you know about somebody else?
I don't think you sent me that.
Yeah. There's one that says, what's one embarrassing thing you know about somebody else? And I was thinking about it and I couldn't think, like,
Yes, sir.
I know skeletons about people, like in their
Yeah, but
closet, but embarrassing, I can't think of just like an embarrassing thing that happened to somebody.
What's something embarrassing that's happened to you?
I can't even think of one. I mean, I could say something embarrassing about Rob.
I can say something embarrassing about him. About our very first Disney trip. I won't say it though.
I'll say mine. Rob, he got drunk one time at Bombshells and he started walking on the freeway. But I think he's told people this. Like, he literally, he called me.
¿Qué será de Henry? Henry jumped out of a parking garage drunk off like the second floor.
I gotta go.
I'll see you. See you later.
Yeah.
So Rob called me and he's like, pick me up. And I'm like, where are you at? Like, you're still at Bombshells. And he was like, no.
The one on 45?
Yeah, he was like, no, I'm by Joe's Crab Shack. I'm like, what do you mean you're by Joe's Crab Shack, Rob? He's like, I didn't want to be there, so I left. I'm like,
That means I had to pass Fuquay, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, Rob, why would you leave? And he's like, I don't know, come get me.
I had
So-
to cross Freeway.
I think I got to him when he was like closer to Ojos.
Chill.
No, you were that far. And then when we
No,
got,
stop.
okay, so when we
It was
got
like
in,
Golden Corral, Sam's.
was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
How do
that's
you know
right there.
you were blacked out drunk?
Because I just remember the parking lot being kind of big, and I wasn't out. I made them all.
I think I picked you up closer to
Casole,
Gringos.
that's where Gringos. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right there where he's saying.
Yeah, that's what. So
That's
I
where
picked him
Golden
up like right before Almeida.
Not embarrassing.
He got in the car. He knocked out, like dead asleep, right? We pull up to the house. He's like, I gotta throw up. I said, wait. And I literally, like, got out the car, went to his side, opened the door, and he already threw up all over himself.
No, that's not embarrassing. Henry's is embarrassing.
And then, so I couldn't get him out the car, so I called his sister. And, like, we're like, so he's halfway out the car, and we're, like, dragging him because he can't. You know when they're dead weight, like, you can't pick them up.
I know.
So I was like, dude, get up. And then,
Remember
like,
when you threw up in the Uber and we got in the wrong Uber?
Yeah.
oh, dang. And then, so then Rob, like, other things happened too. And then I was like, oh.
Like he pooped?
I know he peed.
Oh.
And then I had to, like, go and take him a shower. And this is us barely dating. Like, we weren't even, like, 1-2 years
When
in.
we got in the wrong Uber, we were barely dating. I almost left him. I
Oh,
was
I
like,
think you did
remember?
tell me.
Yeah.
So funny, because,
So
like,
he
when you
pooped at
said he
Disney.
was
The
like,
question
move.
was embarrassing story.
Do
about
we
your
know
husbands.
do we know something embarrassing about someone else? And you're someone else.
So instead of putting your friend's skeleton,
I don't know
out there,
anything about
They're not
them. That's
embarrassing. They're just skeletons.
Those are dark things. I know dark things about you. I'm not saying.
I don't feel like I have embarrassing stories of other people other than my husband.
I mean, the only embarrassing story I know about Janelle is her putting her leg up all the time. That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's the closest thing. Or her falling all the time when we're drunk.
That's like the most we know.
That's not embarrassing.
I don't feel like your story was embarrassing though. Not compared to Henry's.
When I start my show again, we'll talk about it.
You talk about me all the time and lie about me.
No, I don't.
You lie.
And he says that Gisele never has clean clothes for him.
Who?
Rob said that.
You said that?
Just kidding.
Really, Rob? Damn, dude. She's starting the pot. Starting the pot.
It's okay. Henry didn't have washes the other day. Like, I really needed a wash. But I think that's it. That was like the last question.
Yeah. Y'all want to ask us a question?
Yeah, it was bad. Like,
Y'all
I
want to
really
ask
couldn't
us a
wash.
question?
No.
Boring.
No? No question?
Mylene, you got a question?
No?
Oh, well, that was fun.
All right, guys. Well, that concludes our very first vlog. Hopefully the sound sounds like not bad at all, but
we'll see.
it's okay. Hope you guys have a great Christmas.
Yes.
And a happy New Year, because I think the next one drops after New Year's, right? Maybe before. I don't know.
So have a Merry Christmas, happy holidays with your family. We love you, chicas.
And we'll see you next time.